Good afternoon. I thought today I'd come out into my workshop and I'd sit on the stool that Richard so kindly brought over for me, and I'd answer some of the questions that I get asked. Now, I looked at a lot of my videos and I thought, crikey. Oh yes, I do say crikey rather a lot. Well, crikey, I am a scruffy old devil, and so I thought, well, if I'm going to be part of the gang, I need to dress appropriately from time to time. Questions. Trish asked, what do the English drink? Now, that's a difficult question for me because I'm not exactly mainstream English. Yes, I was born in England, I'm English, I've lived here all my life, but I don't necessarily behave like the ordinary, or that's the wrong word, the average Englishman. I drink tea, ordinary tea, nothing fancy. I don't drink Earl Grey, I just whatever's going. The joke is, as long as it's warm and wet. I do drink occasionally coffee. I'm not a great coffee drinker, except when I'm on the continent. The French, the Belgians, they are fantastic people, wonderful culture, but I've yet to meet a French person who can make a cup of tea. So on the continent I'll drink coffee. But what the ordinary, what the average English person drinks probably will depend on how old they are. Most of our young people wouldn't know how to make a cup of tea. They have this bizarre idea that Coca-Cola is a drink, and we all know that in fact it's quite a noxious, poisonous stuff that rots your teeth and can be used to clean dirty coins. Terrible stuff, but it's hugely popular here. So that's a little bit about what we drink. What else have I been asked? Oh yes, have I ever flown gliders? Well, yes. When I was old enough, I managed to get myself on courses to fly gliders, and some wonderful aeroplanes they were too. Old wood and canvas aircraft. In those days we flew two types. We flew the Kirby Cadet, which was an aeroplane that you sat the student in the front seat and the instructor in the back seat. Very tight, tiny little aeroplane, great fun to fly. The other aircraft was a thing called a Zedberg, or a T-21. Again, a wonderful canvas and wood aircraft. Side-by-side seating, so it meant that you could talk quite effectively with the instructor, and the student sat in the left-hand seat, and you could carry on quite a normal conversation even though it had an open cockpit. Terrific fun to fly, but generally speaking, once you let go of the launch cable, the aircraft was only ever going to come down. Some very good pilots would manage to find thermals and find extra height, or they would fly what's known as ridge flying, where you fly up and down a ridge on the windward side of the ridge, and you can keep it going for quite some time. Great fun. What I'm particularly grateful for is all of that was paid for by Her Majesty. They were the Queen's best aeroplanes, and it cost me nothing. It was wonderful. You know, having fun and not having to pay for it. Great stuff. But there we are. It's Monday afternoon. As you can see, I'm dressed for some dirty jobs. Not quite sure what I'm going to do next, but probably involving this floorboard that I still need to be chopping out. Yeah, oh the joys. Anyway, that's enough of that.